The Dow and the S&P in the midst of a three-session win streak, moving closer to erasing all of their losses from Wednesday's big sell-off. But with stocks set for a modest open, does this signal a pause in the volatility? Jim, what do you think about that question?
Geez, I think that's probably wrong. I don't see a pause because at what point today do we start hearing about Jackson Hole and what Powell's going to say and what the president's going to charge? I mean, we're still dealing with a kind of a rosy hangover from the weekend talk shows where people are really buying into what Larry Kudlow said. And it's interesting, but Home Depot's comments are very much like what Larry Kudlow said, which is that things are a little better than people realize, and there is no recession. Business is pretty good. So I feel like when I hear those things, what it makes me think of is that the hawks on the Fed are going to be gunning for no more rate cuts, which obviously is not what this market wants. But there are hawks on there who are going to say, are we kidding ourselves? Home Depot was saying, one of the largest retailers in the country, is saying things are great and we have to cut, versus the president who's putting through perhaps a payroll tax cut, which is something you do when you have a real slowdown.
Yeah.
Looking for opportunities.
So you think the Home Depot miss on comps and the guide down on comps is great?
Yes, because I met with Carol Tomei not that long ago. She's the outgoing CFO. And what did she warn about? Weather, and she warned about maybe tariffs, but particularly lumber deflation. So if you had made some calls or talk with the company, and this was not regulation, FDA wasn't violating it, she went on air to say it, then you'd realize that exactly what hurt the numbers was what she said would hurt the numbers, which is tremendous lumber deflation. So when you have something that is actually told by the company, and then the headline writers or the headline algorithms or the computers, the artificial intelligence computers say that that's a miss, how can they not have included the asterisk that Carol Tomei, who's one of the greatest CFOs, said would be a problem? And that's why people should recognize, why is the stock up? And the answer is that the CFO, outgoing CFO, said over and over again, lumber deflation. And that, by the way, is very bullish for the home builders. Because people forget how high lumber was and how much it cost to Toll Brothers and Lennar. In the meantime, affordability of housing goes down. I mean, goes up, because of rates. Affordability of housing is terrific.
Yes.
So we have a situation where some of the hawks, not hacks. I don't know why I said hacks.
Freud, paging Dr. Freud.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to say hacks on the Federal Reserve. I meant some of the hawks on the Federal Reserve are going to say, listen, Home Depot says that maybe even we should raise numbers.